Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. No run here with Amarion Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He finds Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Lions!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Bronco 80!
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception! And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing hook. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and to do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, ready!
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
18. Here we go, shot! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, smash. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders has him downfield working the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Working quickly here.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, go!
On first down, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now it's second down.
Let's go. 1970 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Banjo.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Throwing now, Herbert. Completed to Collins. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up with 2nd and 8. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Broncos, first down.
Ready.
Looking now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Sanders. Look at the sideline. That's Coleman. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
16 more yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Another one caught by Coleman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. To line and set. Here we go. First down.
And the Broncos first down.
From the red zone on first. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
In the end zone.
Now That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Get it. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Ready, right?
Throwing again here, Sanders. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Vikings, ready?
Sanders now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Set. Ray. Whoa. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Complete over the middle. A lot of mess on the move here. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers threatening to run away with it already. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? I even call a different one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
With Sanders out of the pistol. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume.
19.
They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
When I got rich and easy, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on me, camouflage girls. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. Don't hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
60 by.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Set. Grenade.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tries.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Makes the catch. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers continue dominating in our opening half. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Broncos 3.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the jump.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, right?
Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dumped off to his running back. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st down. 1st
18
and 10
Cardinal,
at
18
the
Cardinal,
34-yard
19
line.
Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
To throw now is Sanders. Dump off, caught by his back. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
To the air, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19, 19. Ready, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Ready?
They're going for this. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. He's going to have this one down to the 20.
First down.
Panther 60, Panther
1st
60.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Cowboy Eagles. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
This one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's good for a
60
Broncos
Bobcats.
1st down.
Let's go.
With a gun, here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is one of the toughest tests yet in this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and stop this one off. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him 38 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. This is going to be downhill. Looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Now. Bronco 80.
Play action, Sanders. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, here's Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. And goes to the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cub 19, Cub 19, Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Ready.
Third and long for him here. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumps it off to his running back. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Chop 60, chop 60.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on a quick hitter. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Sanders back to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to Hampton. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Broncos.
Sanders going to look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Get up.
Throwing again here, Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Pass caught, 9-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
18, right here.
First down.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Junior Colson. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Bombers.
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Got for big yards on the right side. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. From the 40, here comes second and 10.
40-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Ready.
Now Sanders. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Again, it's Hampton. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Will be yarded most there, and it's second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. To the air this time, Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hampton gets the handoff. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Hampton now up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it, save it for later, for that next third down coming.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chargers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
65 catch.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 55.
Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so you're going to say at the 5-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
2nd and a yard.
Come on.
The Chargers 5-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Forced out to his right. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is cut for two. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say